This is Kingsley Park, home to Northern League Division 2 club Ryton Crawcrook Albion. Hello, my name is Richard and welcome to another episode of Grassroots Football Journeys, where we look at the history and home grounds of another local grassroots football club. In this episode we feature a club from humble beginnings who are now at the centre of the local football community. This is the story of Ryton Crawcrook Albion. Before we get started in this video, please give it a like, and why not consider subscribing to the channel. As well as these little football documentaries, we also do feature some great drone footage, crashing permitting. As you can see, we have managed to replace the old drone which met a rather painful demise last week, so we'll try to take much better care of this one. Okay, so enough of all that, let's get started for the real reason we're here. This is Grassroots Football Journeys. Ryton is a village in Tyne Wear in the metropolitan borough of Gateshead. It lies within the Gateshead Green Belt. It's positioned just south of the Scottish border, and Hadrian's Wall made it a target for Scottish attacks in the 13th and 14th century. In modern times it has become a commuter village for those working in the more suburban areas of Tyne Wear. Football was first played here in 1970 when a football club was formed to take over the Northern Combination League fixtures from Prudhoe and West Wylam Co-op. Originally called Ryton FC, they played here at Stargate, and they remained in the Northern Combination League until the late 1980s. By then the club had moved to a neighbouring village of Clara Vale to play here at the recreation ground. Originating in the early 1900s, and like so many other sports fields in this part of the country, it was built as a recreational facility for the local mining community. It is now home to Clara Vale Cricket Club and the recently formed Clara Vale FC. During their time here, Ryton FC won the Prudhoe Hospital Cup twice, the Northern Combination League Cup and the Durham County FA Trophy. In 1988 they become founder members of the Northern Alliance Division 1, where they won the league title in 1997 to gain promotion to the Premier Division. In 1997 the club were awarded a lottery grant to build a new stadium, and the result is this lovely little ground called Kingsley Park, which is in the neighbouring village of Crawcrook. The ground was opened in 1998 by Prince Andrew, the Duke of York. In 2005 the club won the Northern Alliance Premier Division title to gain promotion to the Northern League Division 2. The rise of the club continued, and in 2008 they won promotion to Northern League Division 1, finishing in their highest ever position of 10th a year later. However, Ryton FC suffered a terrible season in 2010-2011, finishing bottom of the table with just 8 points. Later that same year the club was awarded the Charter Standard and renamed Ryton Crawcrook Albion to reflect their position in the local community. Following their relegation in 2011, the club has played in Division 2 of the Northern League ever since. The ground here at Kingsley Park has undergone a lot of improvements in recent years. This new 3G pitch was installed in the summer of 2020 and is used by the whole local community, allowing players as young as 6 to play here, putting the club at the centre of the local football community. So this has been the story of Ryton and Crawcrook Albion, the small club with a big heart. My name is Richard and this has been another episode of Grassroots Football Journeys, where we've looked at the history and former home grounds of another local grassroots club. If you've enjoyed this episode, please give it a like and please consider subscribing to the channel. We'll be back very soon with another episode of Grassroots Football Journeys, looking at the history and home grounds of another local grassroots club. Join us for that episode coming very soon. Want your club featured in a future episode of Grassroots Football Journeys? If so, leave a comment below and we'll get in touch, and hopefully your club will be next on Grassroots Football Journeys.